Okay. Alright. Hello. This is literally one day later after the previous video, but this is not going to be a continuation of that video. This is more or less just going to be, what is going to happen going forward for me in the future? You know, what are some plans I'm thinking about, like some other things, because life's too short to be worrying about things that don't matter to you, quite frankly. Let alone, well, let's face it, life's too short to also be worrying about things that don't benefit you. As I said before, you'd have to prove to me, that that doesn't affect you. You'd have to literally prove it. Because you know the saying, actions speak louder than words. Because, quite frankly, you can keep telling me that it doesn't affect you, but we all know it does, to be honest. You know who you are. It affects you a lot. You know who you are, because I'm not going to say any names. I'd rather keep names anonymous. I could say made-up names, but let's be real. That's not going to do any better than just keeping it anonymous. But nevertheless, that's all I'm going to say. But, what are my plans going forward today? Or not, well, today going forward. Hell, even a month from now. But this isn't really a month from now, is it? No. This is one day after the video yesterday that I did. So, keep that in mind, that this video is not, it's not about anything negative this time. It's just something more positive for a change. What do I want to do? Or at least in the future, anyway. Anyways, like I was saying, what are my plans for the future going forward? Well, my future plans is up in the air. I don't know what I'm gonna do, like, a month from now, or what am I gonna do, say, 6 months from now? Like, what is the plan? That's kind of the gist of it. So I figured I'd also talk something positive for once, because I think the last videos I've talked about have been the last few videos I've been talking about either usually have been personal experiences or negative experiences and all that, and sad moments and everything. But for once in a while, finally talk about something positive. Talk about something that doesn't make me angry. And by that I mean something that really doesn't, annoy me to no end, and that I don't want this in my life anymore. But rather talk about something that I actually do want in my life, and actually I want more of in my life. Something nice and positive, So, let this be a video where I finally talk about that. And that's what this will be. So nevertheless, I'll just mention at least one or two things. For one, I might still do more gameplay footage, but I might not. As I've been doing more camera showing your face videos. I've been doing more of those. But in this case, it's not fully my face, because you still can't really fully see my face, because reasons. And of course these, because these are bitchin', It's very bitchin' at all. They really are pretty cool. But nevertheless, as I said before, try to at least, understand that this is just meant to be more positively reflecting on a lot of lives. Oh, and secondly, I may still use some of the things I have. Toys or not. Maybe. We shall see. Oh, that depends, because there are things you can't use, unfortunately, according to the villainous algorithm, as someone said. Not gonna say no names, but you know. Anyway, so according to him, we can't use actual weapons, so it has to be things that essentially a toy that kind of looks like it but isn't really, or at least a toy that from like a fictional franchise or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just telling you what it is. So don't shoot the messenger. Just saying what it is. Um, with ironically a Nerf gun. That's the irony. That's the irony with the joke. Anyway, so yeah, I might plan on using that too. Try to use more of what I got for the most part, even if it is kind of up in the air as to what I will use in the future. That and more videos happening, and but it's not gonna happen daily. It's just gonna be like still a monthly thing. I'm trying to work things out here. I'm trying to work things out to where I balance it. I guess whenever I have the time. Let's just put it that way. Whenever I got the time, and I'll do it, and everything will be fine. I think is how I want to do it going forward, basically. And, and once again, to all my subscribers that like this, cool. That's great. You can, you know, like, subscribe, whatever. Do what you can and do what you can to support this. Because honestly, I just do it I do it for the hell of it. It's just great. It's great when it mentally helps you and motivates you to do more and actually do a lot. Oh, hey, maybe one day I could just imagine the next day I just go outside and actually touch grass and stay true to my words. So maybe I could do that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. On that one, maybe. I'll have to wait and see on that one. Maybe I will do it. I don't know. So, yeah, that's basically what this is just gonna practically entail for that one. At least I would assume, right? Because yeah. But anyway, so yeah, this so yeah, this is pretty much it for the most part. At least in terms of what I'm thinking about. But there's also some other things I've been thinking about, but I don't want this to be yet another dramatic video like it has been for the past couple of videos, and we don't want that. Or at least I don't want that. So, or at least I don't want that again for the fourth or fifth time. And I promise that will be the last thing I ever do. This time. For real this time. As I'm trying to prove it and show it. So, nevertheless, this may only be the beginning for me, and the beginning of my future, and what it'll mean going forward. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I hope those who still subscribe to my channel take care. Love yourselves, take care, and enjoy yourselves for all that you do, and know that you're important. You matter to yourself. You not only matter to yourself but everyone around you and everything. So yet another positively motivating thing to say. So I figured I'd say that again. So peace.